Hello everyone, it's LA up in the house. We finna do my Tauruses. Hey Taurus, are you ready for your situation that been possibly going on with you this week? And how are y'all doing? I hope y'all can see my sign. Let me pull it down so y'all can see it. There we go. So if we ever get there, it's Taurus right there. I'll put it right there so y'all can see it. And I want to tell y'all thank you for joining me. And this LA in the house, we're finna talk about it. We're finna talk about it. What's going on with you? Okay. And also, I want y'all to like, share, subscribe, please. Clear the energy. Okay. Heavenly Father, watch over us while we're on this thing. Watch over the secrets. I need to know for your blessings. Amen. Before we get started. Okay, as you can see, I gotta cleanse it up. Gotta cleanse it up. Taurus. We got a lot to talk about. The challenge you got going on this week is basically the Ten of Cups in the reverse. Some of you, this could be a family that Taurus has been thinking about, this broken family, and shattered dreams are going on here, and domestic disharmony going on, and negativity and low self-esteem going on with some of you Tauruses. And that's going to be your challenge for this week. You need to get over you're basically, some of you are broken. So that's the main challenge right there this week. 10 of okay. Now let's talk about it. Now we're talking about what is the past situation that's causing all this that you may feel that's a problem. You came up with, your card said, the Seven of Swords. There's some deceit and betrayal going on. Excuse me, y'all. And some trickery going on. Because you got the Seven of Swords. And you got the, and it's in, you got also the Eight of Wands in reverse. And then you got the Ten of Wands in reverse. So some of you are carrying some betrayal, someone basically in family issues, some theft, some maybe a trickster, a cheating person that is around you that was trying to play with your intelligence. But you know, Tauruses, you're not having it. You playing with the wrong, and let me say it again, the wrong one. Okay, so there's kind of bad timing. This is a past issue that got to do with your relationship or family. So basically, it was some kind of betrayal in the back in your past. They got out of control, and it was broken communication and things in the past that didn't go away. And something collapsed in your foundation, in your home life. Now you had to let go of it. You had to leave that situation. You had to let go of it and take the heck off, basically. Sorry, y'all. Whoops, I almost lost my camera. I'm sorry. Let me pull that back over. Okay. Now, we're going to go on down. In the present situation, some of you have victory in the present situation. There's going to be some things that's going to be being in more control and discipline, and you're working hard and you're trying to focus on victory and direction in your life instead of focusing on the mess that is over here in your past, where the cheating, deception, and the things going on in the family is not together. The home life is from the relationship, from the family. Everything was a little raw this week, well, in the past. That was the past energy. But what's your main objective this week? You're working on family issues and relationships because you're trying to get over something that hurt you. But in the present situation, you got a deteriorate. It's going to be some victory in your present situation with that. You're learning to let go because you got the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. You're letting go of people, things, and issues that don't no longer serve you. You know, you're not going to spend that much time on that anymore. You're trying to let go of what the past has brought in that made all these bad feelings. So the family, everybody's all over the place, but you're gonna get victory in the present situation because you have separated yourself from the drama and the pain. Okay. Now, in the outcome of the situation, you have the Empress. Could be some of you could. This is just saying there could be a pregnancy with some of you Tauruses that can pop up. So if you don't want to get pregnant, don't do to get that. And basically, your very fertility might show up a pregnancy, and you're working on self care and motherhood. Some of you, because you got the Empress, and then you got upright, then you got the Knight of Cups in reverse. But there is something going on with this. There's some kind of love, unrequested love. You're not. You're in a situation where you're not really. It's not love. It's just like you're there, but it's not the love that you want. And so some of you, it can lead to heartbreak down the road. Okay. And with this person, it's a fraud. Some of them can be fraud and very untruthful. This person that you may be pregnant by, this Empress, or you may not be. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just saying that's in the outcome of the future. So if you don't want it to happen, then don't do it. But some of you may take the next move, but it's going to end in heartbreak because you also got the Hermit. The Hierophant in the reverse, unconventional lifestyle that you got, and that's in your rebellious side and non-commit. You're not committable. You're not wanting to marry this person, but even though you got a child, but it's just destructive. You're not feeling it. The requirement, if you're married to this person, it's not gonna end out right. It's gonna end up eventually down the road as heartbreak, and you're gonna be manipulation gonna be going on and a lot of craziness going on if you decide to get married in the future due to a pregnancy. Okay? That's the Taurus start with. Okay, let's see what else they want to say. Also, your soul journey. What you're doing now is you got to give over your grief, and you're understanding that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. In other words, when you lose something in your life or someone in your life, I'll put it that way, you start to appreciate the things that you should appreciate that we did not appreciate at first. You know what I'm saying? So I put that card in the chair right there. But as you're dealing with some kind of a grief that's taking a toll on you, that bothers your decisions, and you ain't let go of that grief. It could be someone left and that passed away, and it's bothering you, and it's going on with you and going on in your relationships because you have not let that go. You have not got over the grief, but you're supposed to learn that. That's the soul journey that you're on, to learn to deal with grief. In other words, you need to learn how to handle the part of, it's like in and then exit. That's the hardest part we have, which everybody has that problem. I don't care who you are, everybody has that problem. So let's see what else could possibly be going on this week. What else do I need to tell my lovely Tauruses for this week? This could possibly be going on. I don't put a time step on it because, it could be this week, it could be down the road because it's got, like the outcome and the present situation in the past. But basically, you've had a hard life and decisions to make. But make sure you just, everybody wants love in their life. Don't get stuck in that unrequired where you don't have to love and you married somebody and you're stuck in it and then you're unhappy and miserable. Anything more you want to tell Taurus? It needs to be told. Anything more messages you have for Taurus? Let's see. Okay, Taurus. What else do they have to say? More messages for Taurus? Anything else? Okay. Some of you has got the Nine of Swords. Some of you feel you kind of like you're feeling defeated, in some ways. You feel how could I say it? Overburdened and exalted, and you're trying to maintain. But sometimes the maintaining is hard to do. because it takes a lot. So you basically, some of you are having some nightmares and you're having trouble sleeping and um, difficulties with stressful. It's a stressful time for you, indicated. So be careful, because stress it's out there. It's there and it's on you. It's there for you. You stressing out about something. Why is it? It just flew out. Okay. Now we have the Nine of Cups that flew out, so they must want me to tell you this. So I'm gonna see, because it just flew out and it was in the reverse. You know, they want you to have honest communication, trustworthy boundaries, and freedom. Indulgent feels good for a short while. In other words, it feels good to indulge yourself with stuff, but don't overindulge. That came out for something that you're doing. Then I guess you're spending too much money on something that you shouldn't, Taurus, and they want you to be uh, more careful about your spending. But let's get back on. Why is the Nine of Swords here? Why is all the no sleep this week? What's the Nine of Swords? What's going on with that? Okay, but you also got the Ace of Swords. So that's going to turn out okay, because eventually you're going to start letting go. There's going to be a gift coming to you, something that you have wanted. You find a new relationship, some of you, that's fulfilling, and it's gonna be worth looking forward to. So all this sadness and stuff gonna turn into, it's your day in the happiness. It's your day in the happiness. Let's pull a card for romance. Okay, let's see. What messages do you have for Taurus in the romance? I try not to make these videos too long, because y'all know they take forever to download. So what messages do you have for Taurus in romance that you want them to know about their relationships, the new ones, the old ones? We'll start with what is you want them to know. Whoa, they just go all over the place. My hand's hard to pick it up. Okay, here we go. What do you want to tell Taurus? Okay, 2 fell down. So, romantic feelings. It's basically, your feelings are real and worth exploring. You have romantic feelings to somebody. Somebody then made you feel your feelings. And stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. In other words, when you think positive, then you're going to get that dream that you want with the person that you want. But you got to think it and believe it. Remember that. And then remember, this person is worth waiting for. Okay, divine timing is a work in your love life. So, in other words, it's worth waiting for. So, hold on, Taurus, because you got it going on. You're baking in, you're going to bake your cake soon, and it's going to turn real right. So, don't you worry. So, you're going to be all right. Don't forget your ice cream. But anyway, don't mean to be too much. I'm sorry. But that's how I get this energy. But anyway, thank y'all for joining me. And I appreciate Taurus. It's in the house. Y'all take care of this week. Don't let them burdens, don't let that stuff get you. And if you don't want a belly, don't do it. If you don't want a belly, you know what to do now. Come on, Taurus. You know what to do. If you do. Better be careful what it comes out of the do if you're not ready for the do. And also remember, you need love. You don't need the kind that doesn't require love. In other words, you're in it, but you're not in it. You know what I'm saying? I go in this house and do what I gotta do, but don't love. It's not required in your relationships. And you do need that. I don't care if you do get pregnant by somebody, it don't force you to marry them. Not if you're not in love with them, because that's gonna turn out bad in the future. But thank you. God bless you. And come back to my channel, because I'm going to keep putting it out there. Thank y'all.